Hello, everyone.
Hey, Vivi, how's it going?
Hi, Patrick. Hi. Very well. Happy holiday seasons for everyone.
Yes, just a couple more days for the US at least. Thanksgiving coming up.
Yes, indeed. Cool. I see Alex and Lisa also in the audience.
Yes, bringing them up on stage now. All right, I think we have all our speakers on stage. Let's just give it a couple more minutes while we get these announcements out, and we'll get started.
Sounds good.
I'm having some trouble with my audio, so I'm just checking if I can hear anyone. Can someone say something?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, great.
Hi, Lisa. We can hear you very well. You sound
Oh,
very
good.
clear.
Hi, Vivi.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Nice to hear you again.
Great.
All right, let's go ahead and kick this off then. Welcome to Secret Spaces, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Secret Spaces is a weekly Twitter space featuring contributors to Secret Network and news from around the ecosystem. And today we have an awesome guest with us. We have the Octopus Network Team. We recently announced a partnership with them at NearCon, and we have Alex and Lisa as well from the Secret side. And we're going to talk about what this partnership consists of and what it means for the future of Secret and for Octopus Network and for the Cosmos and Near ecosystems as a whole. So awesome space for you today. Let's go ahead and get started with some introductions. Octopus Network, you want to go first?
Hello. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Alex. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everyone. This is really a great, exciting news for both of us. And then our two teams also, we met in NearCon at Lisbon. Great experience. So, okay, my name is Vivi. I'm partner and head of media for Octopus Network, and very happy to do the Twitter Spaces with all of you. And thank you, Secret Network, for inviting us to your space. And this is really really exciting. Okay, so I will pass the mic to our founders, Louis and Julian, and then we're back to Patrick. Louis, would you like to
Oh, thank you, Evie.
go ahead?
Hi, Patrick, Alex, Lisa. Happy to continue our conversation in this public and interesting way. And I'm Louis, co-founder of Octopus, and also sit at the position of CEO. I'm let's say a crypto OG LLC, joined the jumping crypto space 10 years before, and about 5 years ago, I with Julian and a few other blockchain developer form a team to work on blockchain interoperability area, and after about 2 years, we formally start the journey of Octopus. Okay, that's all for my introduction.
Hello.
Hi, Julian, we can hear you.
Hello, hello, Patrick, Alex, and Lisa. I'm Julian, and I'm the software architect of the Octopus Network. A brief introduction of myself. I have 15 years of experience in software development. Before crypto, I worked on Linux distribution development and mobile games. After I learned about blockchain in 2017, I tried to build a team to audit smart contracts and develop a crypto exchange. I met Louis in 2019 and joined the Octopus team as a co-founder. That's it.
Thank you, Julian. So Julian is our head of development, and just if I may say, without being too humble, I think we have including Julian and Louis, we have like in our team we have one of the best developers in Asia. and so okay, Patrick, would you, I know that this is Secret Networks Twitter Spaces, but there are lots of new friends in the audience, and would you also like to introduce Secret Network team, Alex, Lisa, and yourself to us, please?
Yeah, for sure. I'll go ahead and go first. My name is Patrick. I am the head of partnerships at the Secret Network Foundation. And let's hand it to Alex.
Hey everyone, happy to be here. Well, glad to speak again with Vivian Lewis. Julian, nice meeting you. We haven't met before. We spent some good time and had good conversations in Lisbon. I'm CEO of Secret Labs. I joined relatively recently, about 3 months ago. Super excited about this cooperation, also about Secret becoming the confidential computing layer for Web3. And hope we'll talk more about that later today.
Hi, I'm Lisa Loud, so I'm the Executive Director of the Secret Network Foundation. We help the ecosystem around the layer one, around Secret Network. We grow it and do the communications, and really are here in order to help people to build on Secret Network and provide the technical support that they need, and then also to reach out and let more people know about the need for privacy, the need to build with privacy in today's blockchain world of new applications. What was really exciting to me was going to NearCon and meeting in person with Vivi and Louis. And Julian, I'm not sure if you were there. I know I met one other person from the Octopus team, but I know I met Vivi and Louis. So that was amazing because NearCon this year was a very interesting event. NearCon is really focused on collaboration, and they invited quite a few people from different ecosystems to come and speak. I was speaking there on a panel, Alex was speaking on a panel, and the ethos there was really to widen the circle, to see how we can work together rather than like every layer. Some people call them the blockchain wars, and I don't want to be in a blockchain war. I want to be in a blockchain building collaboration. So I think there's a need for a lot of different chains in different areas of development. And Secret Network, what we want to do is really work with all of the other chains and provide privacy as a service, where our DNA, our skills and expertise are around implementing privacy in blockchain applications. And there's other chains that do other things like transaction speed and throughput and accuracy. There's a lot of different things that need to be built in this ecosystem in order to make blockchain usable. But we are focused very narrowly on how to implement privacy well, securely, and that privacy is really about data protection and confidential computing rather than transactional privacy. So at Secret Network, we're one of the few who are focusing on confidential computing, and we were thrilled to be at NearCon in general to speak about the importance of privacy. And then we were really excited to meet in person with Octopus, because I believe this partnership will help us to achieve our goals, basically to be able to integrate with more chains, especially the Near chain and Near protocol, and just accomplish that goal of being privacy as a service in the larger ecosystem of developers. So thank you for being here today. I'm really excited to continue exploring what this will mean for Secret in particular, and what Octopus is planning. I'd like to hear more about what Octopus is planning for how you're going to position yourself within the larger blockchain space.
That's a great segue. That's exactly what I'd like to talk about next. Is just let's start with the basics of what Octopus Network is for people within Secret Network that have never heard of you guys.
Okay, I'll take this. So Octopus Network is a multi-chain network built around Near protocol. So when we start the journey, same as a lot of blockchain developer and researcher, we try to figure out a way to, let's say, jump out of the blockchain trilemma, which means break the scalability bottleneck, will maintain a sound level of security and decentralization. We find that multi-chain network is let's say most appealing way to us for the individual blockchain can be optimized for a special use case that results in an app chain or a special function or capability, which usually result in a middleware chain. So there could be a lot of app chains, Oracle chains, private computing chain, even storage chain, even AI computing chain, etc. And with an open and pervasive protocol, we can connect all these special app chain into a network. And so we by doing that, essentially we break the bottleneck of performance and also customizability. So we learned this vision from Cosmos, but with a major difference. That is, we think the Internet of Blockchain or the multi-chain network should be built around a public blockchain. So all the app chains, all the special purpose blockchain can share security from the hub, and also all the special purpose blockchain can let's say aggregate their trading liquidity into this hub. It's not a mandatory process, but it will be the case considering the network effects of liquidity, which means liquidity attract liquidity. And so we call this design philosophy Fat Hub thesis. Apparently, at the exact opposite side of Cosmos hub minimalism philosophy. So we choose Near protocol as the Fat Hub. So we built a quite complex smart contract on Near, which can facilitate share security to special purpose blockchain around, and also as the interoperability hub. So we start to build Octopus Network about 3 years ago, and the mainnet went live October 2022, so about 2 years ago. Now we have 5 app chain running inside the network. They share liquidity, share security from Near protocol, and also their trading requirement rely on Near DeFi. So that is the basically this is the journey of Octopus so far.
If I may echo what Louis said, and I think so for people to take away, and Octopus Network is a Web3 infrastructure, a multi-chain Web3 infrastructure and middleware that provide shared security and also interoperability services to Web3 projects. For example, like the IBC that we're going to talk about in depth later, the IBC, the adaptive IBC, like the bridge that we're building to connect near with more other networks like Cosmos. And it's coming back to what Lisa has said earlier, that Secret Network is aiming to also bringing privacy as a service beyond the borders of Cosmos, right? And so that is exactly what the two things are coming together. So we are also providing the solutions to connect near ecosystem with more other ecosystems. So we're very happy to work with Secret Network on this journey. Back to you, Patrick.
Yeah, thanks. That's a great summary. So people within Secret are pretty familiar with how the Cosmos ecosystem has the Cosmos Hub, and then we also have a bunch of different app chains and other layer one networks, all built with the Cosmos SDK technology. So is that kind of a similar relationship that Octopus Network has with Near Protocol, with Near Protocol being kind of thought of as the hub, and then Octopus Network being its own sovereign chain, but built with the same core technology and able to communicate with Near Protocol?
Oh, yeah, essentially it's the same. We try to mimic the topology of Cosmos within
Gotcha.
near ecosystem.
And is that something that other chains are doing as well in Near Protocol? Is it similar to the Cosmos idea of lots of interconnected chains? I actually wasn't aware that Near Protocol had a bunch of different app chains like that.
Yeah, so near the core near protocol is majorly about a sharding public chain, but that's from near foundation's perspective. Octopus Network is a complementary infrastructure which make near protocol in place app chain developer to diversify their offering to Web3 developers.
Got it. Okay, cool. And Octopus Network also incorporates a form of IBC protocol, which I believe is kind of a custom solution that your team came up with called Adaptive IBC. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Oh yes. So from the very beginning, we think an open generic purpose interoperability protocol is the heart and soul of Internet of blockchain, and IBC still stands at a unique position to realize this this value proposition. And so our cooperation with ICF began I think three years ago. We signed the grant contract with ICF even before we start Octopus Network, and from then on we built IBC implementation first on Substrate. So at the beginning, Octopus Network it only supports Substrate-based app chain, and so we we expand the coverage to Cosmos SDK only from the Octopus 2.0, which is about to launch next month. So we build Substrate IBC, and but no, we are not the only one. Another team. There's other teams that found these let's say heterogeneous IBC implementation is meaningful. So there is composable finance, Data Chain, Polymer, and others. So we are not competitors. We believe in the same blockchain internet vision and try to let's say contribute to the open source community on our own way. And and from this year, we let's say we shift our focus from substrate-based blockchain app chain to Cosmos-based blockchain. And the first thing we want to ensure is that that there is great interoperability infrastructure on Near that to work with Cosmos Chain. So we start the work of Near IBC, and so our substrate IBC and also Near IBC is based on the idea of adaptive IBC. So this is a design that try to break the extensibility bottleneck of IBC. So IBC is great, and the unique characteristic of IBC is about live client, which make it trustless. But the exact same point make it very hard to extend to other blockchain other than Cosmos, since I think Cosmos is a exceptional case. They designed the consensus and with the live client in mind, and from the very beginning, Tendermint is designed to be a consensus protocol that support a node in let's say blockchain internet. So from the very beginning, there is very good on-chain live client information for Tendermint. But the other protocol, they do not design their consensus with interoperability into consideration from the beginning. So it's
Yeah,
very,
I would
yeah.
I would join in that point, and I mean that's why we have so much to build, right? Because while Cosmos was built with collaboration in mind and consensus, a lot of these other blockchains just were not. But I think that's why what you're doing is so important, because you're building those bridges to make up for that lack in the original design, right?
Oh yes. So the extension, the IBC extension to other blockchain is very, very hard. So we need battle tested on-chain live client, and also the verification cost should be reasonable for user interaction. And even if there is a lot of team working on IBC implementation, other beside Cosmos chain, there are no widely adopted IBC bridge between Cosmos to other blockchain. So the major reason is cost and also live client implementation. So we try to we deal with these difficulties for 3 years. So we come up with a solution called adaptive IBC. So it's about instead of run on-chain live client, a live client on target chain, we can run a live client on second blockchain with better let's say cost structure, a lower gas fee, and also better let's say extensibility or easier to transplant to. So the light client will verify cross-chain message on the second blockchain and provide a proof that this cross message rarely represent events on the source chain. And
Can you repeat what you call it? IBC.
we call
Maybe
it
it's
adaptive IBC. So
adaptive IBC.
the native IBC is about verify a cross-chain message from source chain on target chain by leverage light client in the runtime of target chain. But this we call it on-chain light client is either too expensive to run or without let's say proper implementation. So there, in some case, there is no light client can run inside let's say Cosmos chain to verify near consensus, the consensus near protocol. So the solution is we bring this light client from target chain to second chain. We can call it a proxy chain. So it's still a trustless, a decentralized solution, but it need to involve a new decentralized system, which is the second chain. But the second chain can verify the integrity and the validity of cross-chain message and provide a proof. And the target chain need to can verify the proof from the proxy chain with a very cost-effective method. So the cross-chain message will be recognized as a legitimate message. So this is the idea about adaptive IBC. And when we talk about adaptive, there is two meaning. One is this architecture can be adaptive to many blockchain, near Polkadot, Ethereum, and even others. So the first production level of adaptive IBC will be near, but we have a plan to expand this design, this architecture to cover other blockchain. The other meaning of being adaptive is that we can adapt to the progress of verification method. Let's say once we have a usable light client that can directly verify cross-chain message on target chain, we can do channel or connection upgrade to replace this proxy client with real on-chain client. Or if we have a workable ZK consensus proof, we can ZK consensus proof, we can replace this proxy chain with a ZK bridge. So we can embrace the progress of validation technology.
So I guess you could say that Octopus Network, while Near Protocol is your initial focus, you can think of Octopus Network more as an interoperability hub that will connect a bunch of different chains.
Yes. So the near IBC is a common goals that Octopus contributes to near ecosystem. It is open source, and there's no, let's say, meaningful value capture mechanism in near IBC. So we help NEAR to connect with many other blockchain via IBC, especially Cosmos based blockchain. It's let's say it's a common goals, I would say.
Got it. Is that where the name Octopus comes from? Like an octopus has many arms connecting to many different networks? I just thought about that.
Yes, and Octopus is a marvelous creature. They have a neural unit on each arm, so essentially each arm can think independently. It's a form of it's a let's say nature form of decentralization. And the reason you mentioned is also also the reason we come up with the name.
That is awesome. I didn't
That's
realize that the
cool.
name had that much meaning behind it.
Yeah, that's really cool. Nature's decentralized creature.
And by the way, octopus is very delicious, especially in Lisbon.
All right, that's a great summary of Octopus Network. I definitely have a better understanding of it now, and I hope everyone else does too. With that cleared up, let's move into what this partnership actually entails and how Secret Network is going to be making use of this connection. And Vivi, maybe do you want to kind of take the
Sure.
co-host from here?
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's been a really great discussions. So yeah, I would like to also would like to hear from the Secret Network team, from Alex and Lisa, and also Patrick. You know what? What is the partnership? Lisa touched upon that a little bit. You know, what is the partnership mean for Secret Network, right? And then so let me first start it like why Secret decided to use the adapted IBC then. You know, like what was the story behind? And Alex, or Lisa, would you like to just
Yeah,
kick
sure,
off?
sure. I'll kick this off. So,
Sure.
so for Secret, in the past, I guess in the past year, and definitely past several months, we realized that our mission in the blockchain space is actually to go outside of our own blockchain and offer our unique capabilities to other blockchains, right? In general, I mean, if you think of it today, we have so many different blockchains. I even sometimes say there are more L1s right now than applications that run on them. And I haven't checked that, but it might even be true, right? Because there's a new L1 blockchain popping up every day, and some of them have some very very unique properties, and some of them don't. Now, of course, we all realize that it's hard to imagine that all the applications will move to just, maybe they will move to one blockchain, but they won't be running on all the blockchains in all the same time. So essentially, in the end, right now at least it looks like the EVM ecosystem is the bigger one, with most of the apps happening there, but there's a lot going on Solana, there's a lot going on Cosmos, and also Near, and some others. But again, we think in the end of the day, every L1 will have its specialty, right? So I think Lisa mentioned that in the beginning. Some are faster, some are cheaper, some are more secure, and Secret is confidential, right? That's our unique feature, and not only a unique feature, but also we are the oldest confidential computing blockchain, the longest running. So we have a huge head start in this space. Now we realized that maybe in the beginning we thought that we could bring all the apps to run on Secret, but we realized it may have been a utopia, or it may have been maybe it was a viable dream back then, but now we see that it doesn't happen. And then instead of bringing everyone on Secret, we want to bring Secret to everyone, meaning that we want to make it possible for developers on all kinds of blockchains to develop privacy conscious applications. And there are multiple use cases for that. Right now, this as Louis just explained in this in his technical explanation, connecting between blockchains is difficult, right? Especially blockchains that use totally different paradigms, like Ethereum and Cosmos, or Secret, or Near and Cosmos. That's difficult. And recently, with advent of solutions enabling this, like Octopus, or bridges like Wormhole, Axler, and others. So this enables us as Secret to deliver our technology to developers elsewhere, right? So when we started the conversations with Octopus, we realized that it would be an interesting opportunity to expand to an additional ecosystem. Before that, before our conversations, EVM ecosystem was our primary goal, or only goal, I would say. It's still super important for us, and we're working towards getting developers there. But now, with this partnership, we have another network to work on, and visiting NearCon and getting exposed to the network, we saw a very lively ecosystem with a lot of different apps, and essentially this partnership fits our overall strategy of expansion and of offering Secret's unique features to developers everywhere, be it EVM, Near, or other chains. And that's why we're very excited and very happy to work with Octopus on this, and make the necessary technology adjustments or changes on our side to make this integration possible.
Thank you, Alex. I think that's a great story. And that's a great move. Yes, we noticed that before our collaboration, Secret is working with like you mentioned, Axela, right? So to cross over to EVM,
That's
to
right.
Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
But exactly like Lisa and you, Alex, said earlier, I think every layer one, if I see it, they're like different cities or different countries, different nations, right? So everyone has their own special offers, so and I think the future is multi-chain. So I think it really makes sense to cross over. So I think that's a really great strategic move to cross over to Near. And as you said, Near has a very also very active and dynamic ecosystem as well. And so okay, so the next question is, so what can we expect from the first, for Secret to become the first Cosmos SDK chain to connect to Near? Then when we know that we talk about Q1, so could you shed some light on what can we expect?
I understand that the first stage of this technology will be just enabling bridging of the assets, which is for us it's half the story, but it's a good half of the story. So that would allow people on Near to perform things like maybe confidential payments, and confidential DeFi. Hopefully, it will allow DEXs on Secret to maybe trade some of the more popular tokens on Near in a confidential way to prevent any front running or snooping. So that's the first stage. And then the next stage would be to enable the general message passing. And that's for us, the main goal, the holy grail, is actually allowing apps running on Near to just store confidential information on chain in a transparent manner by just using this IBC connectivity and passing encrypted messages back and forth, and storing and retrieving confidential data and performing confidential compute on Secret smart contracts.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that's so important. To be able to to allow confidential computing and also privacy preserving in, like you said, the first stage in the cross assets, and then the next stage on the cross messages, and really looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah,
And
to echo the
yeah,
points from Alex,
Louis.
so we the first version of the connection will support asset transfer, and we will work with secret network team to pursue the goal of general purpose message passing between near and secret network. And since considering IBC is a layered protocol, it's possible to lay a general purpose messaging layer on the transportation channel. And as far as I know that Axler even use IVC as the transportation layer when the connection are there. So it's let's say achievable goal, and so providing we work together to pursue it.
Awesome. Awesome. Great.
I'm curious about, so I know that you have adaptive IBC. I know that you're starting with near and then moving to other chains. I was curious what you see as the next step after near.
Most likely Ethereum. So Ethereum is apparently the single biggest target we try to approach, and it's not only Earth. There is many team working on Ethereum IBC or EVM IBC. I think the majorly the credit should be entitled to data chain team. It's a Japanese developer team, and but let's say the difficulty part, the most difficult part is still live client verification, and by leveraging our adaptive IBC design, I think Octopus have a good opportunity to be the first one to provide let's say affordable and secure IBC connection between Ethereum and other IBC enabled blockchain.
I would also actually like to ask Alex or Lisa to shed some light, in the era of AI, because everybody is more aware of the importance of privacy, especially when AI is basically kind of ruling the world now. So would you like to give us some also some insights on what is the safest path for AI when it comes to privacy, and like the decentralization, and then the private infrastructure, and what is your plan for that?
I'm gonna let Alex answer this, but we were just talking about this earlier today about how
Yeah.
AI is evolving and soon it won't need us anymore. So from a high level, I think it's really important that we are mindful of what data we're allowing the AIs access to and what data we keep private. But I'll let Alex answer the question in more depth.
Yeah, so I mean, this is a daunting question and a big topic that I mean, I'm not sure I have enough expertise to really answer in a totally interesting way, but I'll give you my view. So like AI basically consists of well, you can think of two things, right? There is a model, some sort of an algorithm that learns, right? And then there is the source data that it learns on, right? And both are very, very, very important. So if you actually teach the AI on a certain set of, say, texts that all have a certain worldview, let's say some political, right or left, whatever, then the AI would be tending towards that direction, right? And that is especially dangerous when governments are now starting to implement AI, and in a lot of cases, the governments are using private companies to train the AI, and then this kind of potential bias may be very hard to detect. So the blockchain might be used, and especially confidential blockchain, might be used to record some sort of a proof or some sort of a proven list of content that was used to train the AI. But with a network like Secret, this may remain proprietary, remain confidential, but can be still shared with certain agencies or certain people. Because I think that those companies will not be willing to share their data sources with everyone in a just in a public manner, but having it on a confidential blockchain with a way to expose that to an auditor or even to a government agency that would make sure that there's no bias, or maybe to generate certain proofs, so that can be useful. I don't think today we really know what OpenAI is being trained on. I'm not sure, but I don't think they disclose the list publicly, and we don't know whether there are certain biases there or not. And potentially a blockchain could help with establishing this truth, this ground truth of what content was used for training. And a confidential blockchain can make this data selectively disclosable, meaning that not everyone sees it, but only specific people, specific auditors are able to see that list. That's a way AI could benefit, or more. I would say that's the way humanity could benefit from using blockchains to not to control, but to record and keep AI under certain control.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think that is why projects like Secret Network that provide secret as a service really makes sense, because while blockchains are public, but Secret Network can offer private smart contracts that could encrypt and also protect the data by default.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so users' data remain secure and private, right? So I think that is important for like really in the AI kind of AI era. Thank you, Alex. So Patrick, would you like to I would like to come back to Patrick and see, probably we're gonna wrap up and open the floor for Q&A soon.
Yep. Yeah, let's go ahead and ask if anybody has any questions. Feel free to raise your hand and we'll bring you on stage. And while we're waiting on some questions, I will just kind of summarize everything we've covered so far. I think we've covered everything we wanted to cover. Let's talk about what people can expect for next steps. So we mentioned Q1 2024 is the goal for this integration to happen. One of the things that it relies on is a network upgrade on the secret side. So before anything else, we'll have to complete a network upgrade to upgrade one of our IBC components, IBC Go. And once that happens, we can go ahead and start connecting to Octopus Network, start testing that connection. And in parallel with that, we are already working on documentation for privacy as a service applications on EVM. So while we're developing these application models, basically we can keep in mind that we want this to also work on other chains as well, not just EVM, but Near protocol, Polkadot, any other ecosystem that we might want to bring this to. So hopefully by the time this integration is live, we will have these application privacy as a service application models better fleshed out and documented, and we can start writing some documentation for how to make them work on Near protocol. And at that point, we'll just have to start reaching out to Near protocol developers, showing them these tools that are available and helping them build confidential applications on Near protocol that make use of Secret Network via Octopus Network. So
Yeah,
that I think is our timeline.
for sure, and I very much hope that this will be actually super easy, because that would just mean people will need to translate the Ethereum, the EVM side of this integration to say Near, which with the secret side actually remaining exactly the same. And it seems like not such a difficult task for an experienced developer. So that
Well,
meaning that this
I
shouldn't
think
take too much.
I think you'll find the API interface on here will be much easier to use than Ethereum, since Near itself is a asynchronized messaging paradigm. So contract call between Near smart contract is asynchronized, and so it's
Mm-hmm.
very easy to integrate with capability outside the blockchain.
Okay, even better. Great. Then it should be easier. And by the way, I do hope the Near community will. I mean, maybe we won't even need to build anything on our own, and maybe just the community will take the examples and just use them. Just translating whatever Solidity code we have into JavaScript or other programming languages, and just running them. By the way, on Near we have Aurora, which is an EVM chain, right? So I mean, but by the way, do you work with Luis? Do you guys work with, say, Aurora? Will it be available from Aurora as well?
Aurora is a EVM compatible chain inside Near protocol, so you can
Yeah, exactly.
think it's equivalent of BSC or Avalanche CNET. So we have a connection with Aurora team, especially on the interoperability side, since we utilize their the Rainbow Bridge, but let's say the Aurora integration will be similar with Ethereum integration rather than Near native integration.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, understood. Great.
Awesome. Well, I don't think we have any questions. Vivi, you don't see any questions from the audience, do you? Sometimes my app lags.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. And
Okay,
so
cool. Just making sure.
anyone, if you have more questions, raise your hand. Just let us know. But otherwise, yeah, you know where to find us.
Yeah, let's talk about where people can follow Octopus Network
Yeah.
and how can they get involved with your community if they want to learn more.
So we have our official Twitter. You can see actually the octopus sign in the audience. That is our official Twitter, and feel free to follow our Twitter. We make all our announcements and share our progress and news through the Twitter. And then also we have obviously our website, oct.network. O.network, that's the official website. And then also we have our Medium You can also, if you followed our Twitter, you see our Medium articles from there as well. And then we publish important news and also insights through Medium as well. And then we have our Discord and also our Telegram, and all this information you can just easily go to the Medium, any Medium messages, and at the end of it we have all these entries from there. So I think Octopus Network's official Twitter is the way to go, and if you just follow that, and you get all the information, and you can feel free to leave a message there as well. Oh, we have one question. I think Roger, let's see whether we can invite Roger to ask the question. Hi, Roger, you're on the stage. Do you have any questions to ask? You can unmute yourself and ask the question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
So my question is, can Octopus network token be listed on Binance in the future?
Sorry, can Octopus Network what in the future? Sorry, could you repeat the question again?
Can Octopus network token be listed on Binance in the future?
Oh, about listing? Louis, would you like to take that one, or I could answer that?
It's totally up to Binance decision.
Yes, I think for projects, we as long as we keep building and we create values, and all the other things like token prices or trading or listing, I think that is just part of the market act behavior. So for the team, we just are gonna focus on creating more values. Thank you, Roger.
All right, if you don't have any other questions, we'll go ahead and wrap this up as we're at the top of the hour. Octopus Network, we really appreciate you being here with us. This has been a great conversation, and we're definitely looking forward to working with you more and actually completing this integration and making all this come true. So for our community, just keep an eye out for future announcements on this. I'm sure in between now and Q1 2024, we'll put out some updates on the Secret Network Twitter. And then in Q1, we'll make a major announcement, and we'll put that out on all channels, and probably have another space with Octopus as well, and we'll go from there. Alex
Sounds
and Lisa, did you have
good.
anything you wanted to add before we wrap this up?
Nope, it was great to get a more in-depth sense of what you guys are building and how we're going to collaborate. And now we just have to execute.
Yeah. We're excited about this cooperation. As I mentioned, it fits our strategy really nicely, and also we were glad to meet new friends, and that was really another nice, non-technological human side of this whole thing, and
Exactly.
I'm grateful for
Yeah.
that as well.
Yeah, it's so nice to meet you guys in person. And actually, Lisa, you mentioned the other person that you met during NeoCon is Sheldon.
Yeah, it was
who's also in the
Sheldon.
audience. Yeah, that was Sheldon.
Big
He's in the
shout out
audience
to
too.
Sheldon. Sheldon, it
Yeah.
was a pleasure to meet Sheldon as well.
Yeah.
Very great conversation
Yeah.
that we had.
Yeah, I'm really proud of being in this community. I mean, like the Web3 community in general, and then people like Alex, Lisa, Patrick, we haven't met, but like the builders, right? So like we have this vision, and obviously like Luis, and I think it's so wonderful to be working with like-minded people and then make the vision come true. And like Lisa said, it's about the execution now, and thank you so much everyone for your support. And yeah, let's looking forward to that.
Thanks, Vivi. Thanks, guys, for
Let's make
coming
it
on
happen. Sounds
our
good.
spaces. It was great.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time on Secret Spaces. We should be back next week at our usual time, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. UTC. We had it 1 hour earlier today. So we'll see you there. And until then, have a good week.
Cool. Happy holidays. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.